There are millions of vehicles on Delhi's roads every day, but in recent years, a quiet transformation has been taking place. There are now, for instance, far more electric rickshaws offering carbon emission-free journeys, a change from those that use compressed natural gas, and drivers are finding they are cheaper to run and more pleasant to ride in.
E-rickshaws
are good for the people since they are good for the environment. There are so many e-rickshaws in Delhi now. If they were contributing to pollution, the government would have shut them down. And when people are sitting inside, there is no noise either.
Which is not there in India.
But environmentalists say it's not that simple. Most e-rickshaws in India use lead-acid batteries, and there's a problem with the recycling.
Lead is one of the most toxic metal known to mankind, so it has serious impacts. The way they recycle, there is a lot of acid, which has a little bit of lead, kind of floating around it, that's kind of dumped in the air, in the, drains, as well as on the soil. While, kind of melting those lead, there is a lot of, vapor which goes out, which is lead. So it is air, water, soil.
Toxic waste experts say the government must enforce a proper recycling system for batteries, especially as it encourages people to buy electric. Delhi's government is offering subsidies of $400 to people who buy e-rickshaws and $2,000 to those who buy electric cars. But a national survey by one of India's largest websites for buying and selling vehicles showed 50% of people who wanted to buy an electric car cited a lack of charging stations for choosing not to. There are around 100 public charging points in Delhi and many more private stations. Electric taxi company Blue Smart has 200 of its own charging points to cater to the demand for e-taxis in one of the most polluted cities in the world.
Pollution is a really big thing in in the average citizen's mind in Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, the national capital region, right? So I think people understand the importance, they understand that they're making a change, and that's been a really, really powerful tailwind for electric mobility in Delhi.
The government is planning to set up more charging stations to encourage people to make the switch. But there are more e-rickshaws on India's roads than electric cars, and experts say that's where the government's focus must now be to ensure that environmental gains made by one sector won't be undermined by another. Elizabeth Puranam, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.